Felicia and Tracy. We're back with another pick a card reading. Unlike all of the rest of my readings, today's pick a card is not a timeless reading. So when I say timeless, I mean that whenever you reach the video, it should resonate for you. However, this is going to be a career and financial prediction video and advice video for the month of March 2024. Okay, so if you guys have not checked out the first financial update, which actually is a timeless reading, how are you building wealth? I will link it down in the comments below. Check the last update. It was very cool, you know, in my opinion. We will be featuring one of my handmade decks, the continued education and career development, as well as financial freedom. Okay, so we'll be getting into all of the details about, you know, what's happening for you in the month of March, how you're building wealth, of course, but also how you should approach your career and your finances for the month of March. Okay, we'll also see if there's any opportunities coming up, any challenges, but let's hop right on into it. First, pile 1, you are represented by Gemini, the communicative. Pile 2, you're represented by the second house, resources and values. And pile 3, you're represented by the third house, communication and interaction. Choose intuitively, choose from the descriptions, and you can find your time step down below. Again, you guys, thank you so much for being here. It is my honor to read your energy. But without further ado, let's hop into your selection. Bye! Hi, pile 1, welcome to your selection. Okay, I have a very valid explanation for all of this. Something bad happened. I don't know what happened, but when I went to go edit and I tried to pull your clip, it was all gone. I don't know what happened. So I had a mini meltdown, but you know, I was able to remember every single card that came out. Don't ask me how. You guys know I don't forget any of my readings. So the good thing about it is I checked my footage right after I was finished filming, and I was able to remember your entire spread. So I ruminated over it, I even slept over it, had dreams about it, and I got even more clarity about what I wanted to share with you guys today about your career and finances for the month of March. So your expansion involves a lot of communication, okay? For one, I see with this Libra energy, you will be communicating in a cooperative way with a partner, okay? So there is going to be a cooperation. For some of you guys, this beautiful energy with the Gemini, you see how these two images are mirroring? There's two people mirroring the same experience. So I definitely feel like, especially with your two advice cards, nourishing the sacred feminine and welcoming the divine masculine. There's sacred femininity here and there's divine masculinity here. Now, if you're not resonating with there being a partner coming in, I definitely feel like this is just you becoming more dual, you balancing your feminine and masculine energy. But with this Libra energy, I definitely feel like for a lot of you, especially if you are my masculines here, because you are being represented by the King of Pentacles, there is an element of you learning how to cooperate, how to have a healthy communication pattern with your partner, okay? Because you understand that this sacred feminine or this divine masculine energy is something that you need in your life. For some of you guys, it's time for you to you need a wife, you need a husband. You know that these people that you've been surrounded around, these people who you've been trying to partner with, you've been trying to ally with, have been tricksters, okay? So in the month of March, I want you to guard against any tricksters, because I definitely see an ex-wife coming in. Maybe they're the mother of your kids, baby mamas, or you're even your own mother coming in and trying to fake an emergency. And they will try to blame it on like an emergency for the kids, or they'll try to make it seem like they're in need of something so that they can go shopping. I had a direct dream about this last night. Okay, so with the Seven of Swords being here, you're going to need to really meditate and contemplate over this and see through this person's illusion, because they're coming in and they're going to try to trick you so they can get money, so they can go shopping. Okay, guard against any feminines in your environment who are trying to deceive you, trick you with the Seven of Swords. People trying to trick you out of money, all right? Be very careful in business. Because some of you have this divine companion coming in, and you guys are going to be making this relationship functional. You're going to be very fair about it. That's also represented in the Justice energy. Some of you guys are going to be making a long-term commitment to somebody. I'm hearing considering marriage, considering building a family together. There's divine feminine, there's divine feminine and divine masculine energy here. And you guys, through the sacral activity, are going to be able to cooperate and flow with your desires, because I feel like both of you have the same desire and you're manifesting together, and your union is actually very alchemizing, and your ability to manifest more success and abundance in your life is going to, you need cooperations with this Libra energy and this Justice energy. Two emphasis here of Libra. But we also have Gemini. And Gemini is a mutable modality. So your approach to your career and your finances in the month of March means that you need to stay flexible and adaptable, okay? You need to go with the flow. Some of you guys, unlike PAL 2, some of you guys, there will be changes here. There will be transformations. There will be a transitioning from one season to the next. And it's all about your learning. That's what Gemini's energy is about. You are learning how to communicate properly. You are learning how to communicate effectively. You are learning how to express yourself fearlessly, okay? I feel like whatever changes that you're enduring in the month of March, some of you are choosing to walk away from or forego employment opportunity. And this is going to be a major transition. But for some of you, this 9-to-5 job that you're working has been blocking your flow of your sacral activity. I feel like some of you guys are not wanting to walk away from this job because you're waiting for your retirement or your pension, your 401k to be fully vested, okay? And I'm not mad at you, you don't, especially if you've already been there years and years, you might have a lot of contributions from your employer, but I have no idea. It depends on the company, I believe, how long it takes for something to be fully vested. But this is a time that you can start planning. If you're not ready to walk away from this job in this month, you can start planning your way out. You know that this 9-to-5 job, and for some of you, even this retirement that you have is not going to be enough to sustain your full retirement. And I read an article a couple years ago that a lot of people are running through their retirement. They're running through their pension plans. Therefore, this is not enough to sustain your life. For some of you, you have a goal, you have a dream of retiring, by the age of 40. You don't want to work until you're 60 and 70 years old. And I'm not mad at that either. But, if you guys are not, there, but I also feel like for some of you, for others, I feel like you are lacking a retirement plan. Do not rely on your children to take care of you in your retirement. That is not their responsibility, and that's a huge burden. How many times have we seen family members having to sacrifice their life because they have to spend the rest of it taking care of their mother, their sick parents who refuse to practice self-care, who refuse to have professional wellness, who refuse to find a career that offered them stability and emotional fulfillment. Your retirement is your responsibility, not your children who you claim to have given a better life to. It's not their job, okay? For others, my entrepreneurs out here, I definitely see a lot of manifesting capability and abundance coming in for you, okay? I'm hearing welcome to divine masculine. Some of you guys, there's a divine masculine here, and this person is very good with money. I'm hearing that they're entrepreneurs, perhaps they're this King of Pentacles. They could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But this person is healing some of their abandonment issues. They're healing some scarcity trauma, just the way that you are, okay? Both of you guys are healing your sacrals and opening it up so that you flow better with your desires and your heart is opened. I'm hearing from entrepreneurs, there's something here around your software technology that needs consulting. So you need to consult a technology consultant, okay? I'm hearing there's something about your architecture design software that is not sufficient, okay? Maybe it's rudimentary. Maybe it's not allowing you to ensure that your structures, whatever you're building, for some of you guys, you are into construction, into real estate, whatever you're building, these structures have not been as functional, safe, and economic as you need them to be. And I feel like this is the biggest challenge that you're having. I got a direct download about technology consulting and making sure that your structures that you're designing are more functional, more safe, and more economic. I'm also hearing that you guys need to do a cash flow analysis, but this came up very big in PAL 2. Again, I already recorded those, so I know what came in the later PALs. So some of you guys would benefit from watching all of the readings today, all PAL 2 and 3. Especially PAL 3, because PAL 3 rules the third house in Gemini. It sits in the third house, so that would be really good for you guys, especially if you're dealing with a team. You have people in your life that you need to communicate with on a daily basis. So technology consulting for your architectural software, okay, your design software. So whatever you're designing, your houses, your apartments, your shopping centers, your office buildings, factories, whatever structures you're designing, you need to make sure that they're more functional, more safe, and economical. I'm hearing your design software is not allowing you to see what features are most economical. I also hear that you need to stop spending your money on stupid things in these structures. You need to invest more in the functionality of them and the appliances. So the appliances, I'm hearing there is some issues. I'm hearing maybe even like things breaking down or things not lasting as long as they should, okay? So this is around your asset life, okay? You need to learn how to model I'm hearing a return on investment model, okay? I'm not sure if you've already been doing this, but return on investment models consider the asset life of your structure. So everything that is in your property, including the appliances, how long do those assets last, okay? How often will you have to replace them, okay? How long will it take for you to get a return on these investments, okay? I'm hearing a 3-year performa and a 5-year performa as it relates to your designs, your returns on your investments, okay? Some of you guys, you need to consider walking away from this job or finding your exit strategy or a way to supplement your income if you're working a 9 to 5. But the biggest thing for you guys in the month of March, PAL 1, is that you are expanding through communication, okay? The communication involves you imparting or exchanging information in news, okay? Especially if you guys are like leaders in some way. You need to send your emails out. You need to make sure you're staying on top of like notifications and making sure that people are responding to them. They have acknowledged your communication, okay? Because we don't want to hear like, oh, did there was a change in the work, right? In the strategy or the method. And then you realize that one of your employees is still using the old strategy or the old method, and you sent that email out 2 weeks ago, right? And they're like, oh, I didn't get it. I didn't see it. I overlooked your text message. No, ain't no overlooking no text message. Ain't no I didn't see it. Your job is to report into me. Your job is to make sure that you stay on top of the information and news that's happening in my organization. If you can't do that, you need to go. If you're inadequate, you gotta go. If you're mediocre, you gotta go. The transmission of information is very important in this month, especially with your team. I see that you have a very serious look on your face, PAL 1. You guys are very serious about your money. You're not fucking around, and you need to make sure that you are being very economical, okay? I feel like for some of you, if you are the feminine in this situation and if you want this relationship to work, you might have to initiate communication with your masculine if you've been in separation. I'm hearing that this person is not totally incorporate, they will answer you, they will respond to you. I just feel like, especially if you're the feminine and you're struggling in this connection with this person, this Neptune energy kind of worries me, and this South Node energy also worries me, because for some of you, there's a karmic challenge around this connection. Now, while they may be very good in the material world, they're very good at building money, building up structures, they're very good at strategizing their money. This person is kind of emotionally unintelligent, and they're kind of emotionally immature. And I feel like they have the tendency with this Neptunian energy to gaslight, okay? And this is a karmic challenge that you guys are facing right now. This person is needing to realize that this abusive behavior is destructive to the connection. And if they are divine masculine, truly, they will learn how to cooperate because they realize the contribution that you bring to this connection. The game playing needs to stop, okay? The mind playing tricks needs to stop. This person is acting out of their trauma. And I see them resolving a lot of this game playing that they've been, all this trickster behavior, trying to make you, I'm hearing like they're playing games because they don't know how to communicate authentically. They don't know how to express their emotions and feel safe doing that. What this person is mirroring to you is the shadow aspects in your communication. But what you are realizing is that this person has been in a lot of scarcity with that Five of Pentacles. Some of them, they have been abandoned by their mother. And all they know how to do is play games with feminines. And I feel like, they will, with this justice, this is a good look, because it seems like they will be cooperating in the month of March. They will be taking responsibility of their own trauma, taking responsibility of their own scarcity that is causing them to act out of these predictable, conventional, and stupid behavior that is destructive to your connection and perpetuating illusions and delaying you guys from moving forward, okay? This person is needing to move out of the past. We have your advice here as Ofun. The future will never come if you're attached to the past. This person has a lot of abandonment issues around their past. They have a lot of scarcity issues around their past. A lot of grief associated with the things that have been misfortunate in their life. But they need to take responsibility of their own behavior. It's not your responsibility to cure them. It's not your responsibility to always be the one that has to unblock them emotionally. This person, I feel like in the month of March, they are going to be way more secure than they ever have been. And this sacred unblocking, through your natural gifts and your natural communication, especially with the self-love energy coming up, it seems like you guys have been really breaking down some communication issues that have been born of, maybe both of you guys are playing games, and you also are, is what I'm hearing, and not really truly expressing yourself and gaslighting whoever's doing that. That's really destructive, okay? Do not gaslight anybody, especially both of you guys are coming to the situation with trauma. That could be very destabilizing to both of you. It's not good for either of your health. It's not even a joke at this point, pal. Pal one, because your scarcity, some of you guys have very, very traumatic experiences. It's not simply, just a small argument. It's serious health issues, serious adversity, serious illnesses, and abuse and game playing is very destructive to both of you. Okay, especially the feminine in this connection. The feminine needs to be nourished. The feminine has been in a lot of grimness for a long time and struggling to manifest their masculine, struggling to manifest abundance in their life. This relationship needs to cooperate. If this person truly cares about you, they won't gaslight you. If this person truly cares about you, they will cooperate with you. They will hold themselves responsible for their behavior, okay? I see what you guys are working on is professional well-being together, okay? Having a career that supports your stability. For some of you guys, you walked away from a 9-to-5 job and you did not have a backup plan. And maybe you became homeless. Maybe you became very scarce and you struggled for a long time. But I feel like you found true enlightenment, and I feel like you found true abundance. Your creativity, your artistry has helped you I'm hearing break down any kind of illusions that have been in Neptune, related to Neptune. I'm hearing your artistry, your glamour, your fashion have all provided a lot of substance. This person thinks that you're very abundant. And I just saw 111 on the clock. It's 1:11 p.m. So that's very beautiful. You guys are mirroring a lot of this, okay? So they're reflecting back to you what you need to acknowledge, and this scarcity and this these issues that you guys have had, mommy issues, daddy issues. These are karmic challenges, because I feel like your distorted relationship with your parent have ultimately like allow a lot of tricksters in your lives. So this person is, both of you guys are mirroring trust issues as well. And I do see a lot of contemplation. I do see you guys being, you both are weary. I'm hearing there's no sleep in this kingdom. There's no sleep in the empire. You guys are both tossing and turning at night. Both of you guys are working very hard. Both of you guys are thinking about each other up at night. And, you know, it's because there hasn't been cooperation. And it's causing a lot of distress for both of you, and both of you guys feel very lonely without each other. So I'm hearing through your natural gifts, you are helping dissolve a lot of these issues, okay? And both of you guys, you know, you're coming out of these energies where you've been getting tricked by people who have been deceptive. My entrepreneurs, if you're doing business, I definitely see people trying to, you're going to have to be strategic in these interactions, because I see people trying to kind of get more than, you know, what is worth, or trying to trick you in some way. Like I said, there's an ex-wife here, baby mama, or your own mother, other feminine energies that are not sacred, okay? There's no sacred feminines in your environment except for your divine feminine. All of these people, they will be trying to trick you in the month of March, especially for those who have money, okay? An ex-wife, a mother of your children, they're coming in with some kind of emergency excuse so that they can go shopping, okay? You need to ask a lot of questions with this in this communication with this person. I'm hearing ask a lot of follow-up questions, and you're going to be able to tell that this person is telling a lie. Because some of you guys, you have just been like, oh, they'll be like, oh my gosh, so-and-so needs a new computer. Can I have $1,500? Next thing you know, you're like, okay, whatever, sending the $1,500, and you going on about your day, and they're at the mall shopping, and nobody ever needed a computer for school. So, you know, this person is going to try to trick you, and you need to be very alert and aware, because you need to stop letting these people trick you. You need to stop letting these people lie to you. You need to stop letting, you know, this is about your money. You're wasting a lot of money on people who are untrustworthy, people who want to trick you, people who want to deceive you, okay? I'm also hearing, you know, even some of your employers and employees, they're not, you know, I'm hearing they're kind of gross, okay? Collect as much information as you can. Whenever this person comes in talking about an emergency, or when, you know, even if it's not an emergency, if any feminine comes in your environment and they start asking you for money for an emergency, or they ask you for money for some odd reason, you need to analyze the situation, okay? You need to collect as much information about it as possible. Oh, what was wrong with the computer? Did the computer have a hard drive issue, or was it a software issue? Did you take it to the Best Buy? Did you take it to Geek Squad so that they can take a look at it to see if it can be repaired? When did this happen? Let me talk to my son. Let me talk to my daughter about it. Let's see, you know, if they can use something else. Let's see if they can, you know, in the meantime, you know, they can go use the laptops from their school. Let me talk to them and see if this is something that they actually need, right? You're going to catch somebody in a lie trying to steal money from you, okay? For a lot of you, okay? I also feel like for others, you guys are manifesting success in some kind of writing, okay? Some kind of consulting, some kind of journalism. Be the best way that you can expand your writing and expand your communication in general, whatever you're doing, expand your creativity in general, is going to be guarding against any kind of rigid thinking, guard against any black and white thinking. I'm also hearing that if you guys are prone to absent-mindedness, you're forgetting a lot of things. You need to start writing down lists. You cannot afford to forget anything this month, okay? Be very discerning with people. You see how this man is just scrutinizing everything? Just like if somebody coming to you with some bogus ass communication, you need to be able to see through this shit. And your divine feminine is going to help you and help protect your intuition and guide you through this month. So you need to listen very well. You need to stay conscious, and you need to make very deliberate decisions for yourself, okay? I feel like with the sacral energy as well in the month of March, you're going to have a lot of brilliant new ideas and thoughts, and this is going to be catalyzed and initiated and inspired by maybe your divine counterpart, maybe your cooperation in this connection is going to help bring about a lot of new and brilliant ideas. Don't forget to have fun, okay? I see good and positive changes coming in. The changes may feel chaotic, but it's the change that you need to grow right now, okay? You're going to be achieving more substance. You're going to be achieving more depth of your perception, more depth of your feeling. You're going to feel more grounded and connected. You're going to be able to navigate any changes with a lot of ease and grace. Do not be nervous. You have to be confident in yourself. You guys are very good at what you do. The King of Pentacles is not scared of nothing, okay? The King of Pentacles has strategy. The King of Pentacles is secure, okay? The King of Pentacles is good in business, just period. And you will be manifesting success. You will be getting closer to the reality that you desire. I'm hearing for some of you guys, especially if you're drawn to Pile 3 and you have a person, you and this person needs to plan a vacation. I'm hearing a vacation to Las Vegas or a vacation to Miami, okay? But, working through these communication issues are karmic challenges, okay? Distorted communication, like communication that's addicted to conflict. Let go of the conflict. What you want is abundance and success in your life. What you want is to make love with your person. So don't do anything that's going to move you further away from that. Game playing, manipulative behavior is not good for either one of your well-being right now, okay? Both of you guys are transcending ancestral patternings, okay? Epigenetic trauma. If you need to know more information about trauma, you can check out Venus Can Manifest. But I feel like you both are tremendously releasing the past, and it's around illusions, around people who have tricked you. I'm hearing a marriage, somebody, there was infidelity in this marriage. I'm also hearing that, they just were not a good person, right? They were not who you thought that they were. They were an illusion. They weren't nurturing, sensitive, and caring. They weren't a provider, okay? Coming out of these illusions is hard, and you feel abandoned because, you feel scarce because you realize that they were just an illusion. But the future will not come if you're still attached to your past, okay, Pile 1? The big thing is communication. Ask a lot of questions. Be very discerning. Listen very well. You don't like to listen to people, and that has been the problem in this entire time. Stop talking. Stop bossing people around and start listening, because the truth will always reveal itself. You need to learn how to see beyond the tricksters. Divine masculine energy, okay, is active and focused. You need to stay active and focused in whatever communication comes into your environment. Divine feminine, you need to stay receptive. You need to stay patient with your person. You need to make sure that the situation is fair. You need to guard against any kind of game playing that this person might be dealing with. I feel like this situation is coming into justice. I definitely feel like this person is coming out of this game playing and this strategic behavior that they've been in with you, okay? For some of you, they've just been playing this game because they just have like these trust issues in thinking that people are always going to trick them. So they feel like they have to play a strategy, until they can, they figure it out, I guess. But, I definitely see resolution with this justice around a karmic challenge that you guys have been having in this connection. And you're going to have cooperation. There's going to be major decisions being made. I'm hearing for some of you guys, you're going to be moving back, to your hometown, or you're moving somewhere. You're changing states, changing jobs. You're doing a major change. You're making a big decision about something. Maybe you're choosing to move with your person. But you're going to make sure that there is fairness in this connection. And I see that, both of you guys are in your power, okay? And your communication will be balanced. There will be a balanced exchange in this communication. And if there isn't, you have to stay away from this person, okay? Because you can't handle anybody gaslighting and abusing you anymore, okay? That's what I'm seeing for you guys in the month of March around your career and your finances, Pile 1. Check out Pile 3 because I definitely feel like that is a continuation for you guys, okay? Thank you so much, and I'll see you in your next video. Bye! Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your selection. Okay, so let's get into your finances and your career for the month of March, okay? So, this pile, the second house rules over your resources and your values. And the first thing and the most important thing that you should value is yourself. I say that because I feel like you guys in this collective have lost possessions in the past. You've lost things that had meaning to you. I'm hearing irreplaceable items, okay? Things that were sacraments, right? Things that you can't give back. I'm hearing family, like heirlooms and stuff like of that nature. But I want you to remember here that when you leave this earth realm, you take nothing with you but your soul, okay? All of your material possessions that you have had here are just materials, okay? I definitely feel like this collective is learning the value of material goods and possessions. So maybe in the past you did not, in a less developed version of yourself, you did not have as much, awareness, and just like you didn't place as much value on it until you lost it. And I always, I read this affirmation a long time ago. It's losing something gives me an opportunity to appreciate it. So some of you guys, losing these items, losing these possessions have given you room to appreciate them. I feel like you will be, in the month of March, you will be protecting your assets, protecting your possessions fiercely, okay? And it's not because you're materialistic or hyper consumer. It's simply because you realize that the things that you possess quite literally add value to your life and help you develop. And if you're not resonating with that yet, some of you guys, if you have been overindulgent and you've been materialistic in some way, only possess things that are intentional. Only possess things that add value to your life, okay? Your heart chakra is the key to your financial prosperity. So if you have a bunch of things around you that don't make your heart, soul sing with joy, then they actually don't offer you any prosperity. And they also could be things that are wasteful, okay? Stop spending your money on stupid stuff. The second house rules over your wealth, your tangible assets, your money, okay? Your material security, luxury items, okay? Material security, did I say that already? Luxury things, abundance, your resources. It also deals with your physical self-awareness, your body awareness. Be very aware of your body in the month of March, okay? And understand your worth, and that your body and your soul is the greatest possession you can have. And I feel like you guys are learning how to possess yourself fiercely, and understanding that whatever you hold on to is a reflection of your essence, okay? The question in the month of March is, how are you handling your finances? Are you handling them? Is there any finances to be handled? Okay. So What is your relationship like? This came up slightly in Power 1, but what is your relationship with your money like? Okay. Are you holding on to your money so much that you're afraid to spend it, you're hoarding it? Or are you spending it so frivolously, you're squandering money and opportunities? For some of you guys, you know, if you're here from Power 1, you are male, you're squandering money and opportunity and energy on people, taking them on vacation. You're spending your energy with people who are using you. For others, you're going to the mall, you're buying up as many things as you can. You can't stop shopping. What is all this spending about? And then there are others who don't have anything at all. Okay, you're concerned about money and resources. You don't have enough money to protect your life and your property. All of these scenarios reflect a distorted relationship with your money. They reflect a distorted energy around your second house and what you're truly valuing. Some of you are not valuing money enough and realizing that it is a tool to help you gain the things that you need to grow in this world. Okay? So, the affirmation for the month of March around your resources and your values is I commit. Some of you guys will be committing to a partner. Some of you guys will be committing to building your wealth. Some of you guys will be committing to guarding against addiction, shopping addictions. Guilty, I've been guilty in the past. I couldn't stop shopping. But all this stuff around you ain't gonna make you feel more secure, okay? Having the latest new bags and all this other cute stuff is not gonna make you feel secure. What will make you feel secure is having everything that you need to grow and nothing more. The second house is the house of Taurus, okay? Taurus is a fixed modality. So your approach to your career and your finances this month is going to be through steadiness, persistence, okay? Taurus are the doers of the zodiac, okay? They carry out the vision and do the work that is needed to complete a task. Some of you have a goal in mind. You have something that you need to accomplish. This can simply be just, making a meal for yourself. That may seem very tedious sometimes. You gotta draw yourself into the kitchen. You gotta open up the refrigerator. You gotta get all the ingredients out. You gotta make sure you have all the right ingredients. Then you gotta cut up all the stuff. You gotta put the right spices in. Then you gotta watch it. You gotta make sure it don't burn. You gotta make sure you don't overcook it. Then you gotta put it on the plate. Then you gotta clean up after yourself when you're done. Right? Commit to the task. Instead of going to the fast food joint down the street and spending money you don't have, make yourself a meal with the groceries that you bought, with the food stamps that you applied for in the last wealth building video that we made, okay? In the month of March, you have to focus on your persistence. You have to focus on sticking to your plan and sticking to your schedule so that you can carry out your task. Soul time. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, what did I say? The soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Some of you guys, your attachment to your possessions have been distorted. Some of you have lost things in the past and you're still grieving the loss of them. And I understand that some things are irreplaceable. But your corporeal body is mortal. Your soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Possess your soul, not material things. Your material security is distorted. Okay. Part 2, how are you approaching your wealth and your finances in the month of March? Okay, you need to heal your relationship with money. Some of y'all is just too scarce. You ain't never had enough. So you just always going and buying new stuff. I don't know. Are you bored? Go find something to do that nurtures your soul, okay? Instead of going to the store trying to buy something new. There's no more foundation that you need. There's no more setting spray that you need. No more lipsticks that you need. No more shoes that you need. That's going to replace you feeling truly happy. What makes you really happy, pal two? Some of you still grieving the loss of other things. Release regret. You can go into this new cycle understanding the value of your possessions, and you won't lose them again, right? Your belongings should be intentional. Don't have nothing around you that you don't need to complete your day-to-day tasks, okay? In the month of March, I see a lot of hard work. Doing and identifying exactly what needs to be done. Doing and identifying exactly what you need. Not anything more than that. Some of you guys, you're traveling or you just can't be holding on to a bunch of stuff. Have exactly what you need and nothing more. There are times to blossom and there's times to sow. This sow time is a time for you to sow your seeds. Hard work and dedication is going to be the key to expanding your material world and your career in the month of March. Have your eyes on the prize, okay? That's what being fixated on your goals look like, okay? Carry out your vision. Some of you guys, you have people relying on you, and this is a lot of pressure, okay? But stay calm and trying to reach your objective, okay? The momentum is building, and I feel like this time alone that you're having, especially if you're coming into a union with someone where you're ironing out your values and you're building up your resources, there's a conceptualization for some of you of a new partnership here. And you're not going to you need to stay patient in this process, because right now you might be spending time alone so that you can understand what your true values are, okay? Your values, are not these material things. You need a laptop. That laptop is for your work, not to present an aesthetic online, okay? You need a car to get to and from work. That car is for your transportation, not to appear wealthy. Okay? Some of you guys are also learning how to concentrate here. Okay? Some of you guys are healing some kind of ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Okay? So let's see what comes out from my continued education deck. Okay? Expanding yourself inwardly, understanding that your soul is infinite, okay? Your inner expansion is your key to building prosperity and expanding outwardly, okay? This is a lot of energy around the ninth house as well. How you expand yourself, your inner expansion and your outer expansion are all about your innate resources and your inner wealth. Some of you guys, you are always so materialistic, getting all these things, needing to constantly be shopping and doing all these things because you are unaware of your inner wealth and your inner resources. These possessions are out. I'm hearing that you got stuff in your closet that's not trending no more. You got stuff that you're holding on to. Some y'all need to take this shit to the Goodwill. All right, go donate it or something. The Scorpio is what I'm hearing. Some of this stuff you're holding on to because it has sentimental value. But you need to understand that your body is mortal. Your existence is mortal. It will come to an end, and you don't take any of this shit with you when it's time for you to go. You need to cultivate your talents. Are you using all of your talents? You're not. You're not using all of your talents. I'm hearing Gemini. All right. Do you feel happy and abundant? All of this stuff that you have around you, is it making you feel happy and abundant? guys are going to be continuing to take some risk here, okay? Hearing something about building your resources. Because when you come, this soul time, when you come into this partnership, perhaps, some of you are, when you come into this partnership, you need to come into this partnership not valuing stupid shit, okay? So stick to your plan. That's what I'm hearing as well. So continue to do the things, play your part is what I'm hearing. Play your part. Stay dedicated to your cause. These risks that you're taking, they're not fun. Freedom. I'm hearing you about to be rich. Protect your assets. What did I say? Outsource and delegate. Okay, on the bottom of the deck. Cash flow analysis. This came out real big in Power 1 in the last wealth building update, okay? So, freedom. The final and ultimate material goal involves money never being an issue. As you are earning recurrently and passively, you have time freedom, retirement, and generational trust. Come on now. Rich, wealthy. Protecting your assets, like I said at the beginning of the reading. Protect your assets in the month of March. What you have, I feel like for a lot of you, some of you know, you are protecting the things that you have. Some of you guys, you have storage units in different states. You have resources that are sprawled around, and you need to protect these belongings because these are the things that nourish you. These are the resources that you need, not anything in excess. Everything in your life is intentional. Protect these things because you are manifesting freedom. You will be earning recurrently and passively. You will have time freedom. You will have a retirement plan. And you will have generational wealth. Rich. You heard that? I'm hearing a Taurus needed to know that. I'm hearing a Taurus needs to know that you're going to be rich as hell. Okay, because somebody out there mad as hell because they so materialistic. They've been jealous of your resources. They've been jealous of your assets. Okay? Some of you guys need to outsource a cash flow analysis. You need an accountant. Okay? Outsource and delegate. Time for you to take these people to take some responsibilities. Time for you to get some people on your team that you can trust to delegate. Okay? Some of you guys are manifesting a very luxurious lifestyle. Protect what you have now. I know you are feeling scarce, but you need to understand that whatever you have right now, you don't need to live in this excess. You will have luxury, all right? It's not about that. The thing is, you needed to understand your true values in life so that when you come into this financial freedom, you're not spending your money on stupid shit. You're not spending your money to project an image online for an aesthetic, to put on a show to people, to look hypergamous, to look like you have money. You will have freedom. That's the goal. And they're not going to be seeing you doing your you know what makes you luxury? Experiences, travel, freedom, time freedom makes you luxury. Doing the things that you love make you luxury. Not any bullshit. Not how much makeup you can build up. Not your vanity area. Not your closet full of outdated ass clothes. Take that shit to the Goodwill. Matter of fact, don't even take it to the Goodwill. They don't want it either. Some of y'all need to know, don't be taking everything to the thrift store. All right, I hate to see the thrift stores, they literally have policies in place where they can't turn away certain things. So they end up with all this overstock and things that aren't selling. Throw that shit away. Some things we can't upcycle, but only, like, you know, if you've worn it already, a dress for your birthday, you're not going to wear it again. Take it to the store, to the Goodwill, so another baddie can enjoy it. Some of y'all is just holding on to stuff. You need to protect the good assets, the things that appreciate with time. You know, genuine leather is never going out of style. Take this shit to somewhere else, is what I'm hearing. Don't take all this stuff to the thrift stores. Actually, some of it needs to be thrown away. Don't take things that you know you wouldn't, you know, if you wouldn't wear it again in a different occasion, don't give it to somebody else. Don't give it to the thrift stores. Don't be just weird like that. Okay? Some of y'all needed to know that. What's going on here for you? 6th house. Work and service, of course. Lots of work in the month of March. I'm hearing you need to stick to your schedule. Do your work. Do your full-time job. Okay? Do your service. All right? It's going to be hard work. You're going to be tired sometimes, but you need to concentrate on completing the task at hand. Okay? Okay, so with this cash flow analysis, some of you guys, all right? What is this on the bottom of the deck right here? Develop your business before you develop your lifestyle. Some of you guys, like I said, your assets and the things that you own, your resources, should be things that develop your business. Your lifestyle will follow. You want a free lifestyle? Develop a business. You ain't got no business, and that's the issue. All this talking, all this yap, ain't got nothing. You want to look like you got a certain type of lifestyle online. You don't have any business. Where's your recurrent and passive income? You don't have it. All right? Because there's a lack of development in the 6th house. Others, you protecting this. You protecting these assets, period. Because that's what contributes to your business. Some of y'all need to go find some business, quite literally. Cash flow analysis, the evaluation of inflows and outflows of cash obtained from financing, operating, and investment activities. Your operating expenses, what's coming in, the revenues directly associated with your operating, the expenses directly associated with your operating. How much is your financing costing you? What financing is coming in? What interest are you paying out? Your debt. Your investment involves your strategy, making your money work for you. What's coming in and what's going out. Do the analysis in the month of March, okay? You might need to outsource this. Harvest, gratitude, and reception. When you become grateful for what you have, that becomes enough. Gratitude makes what we have enough. Stop living in scarcity. The truth is, you always have what you need. Some of y'all don't have a vision, and that's the issue. Juno, commitment coming in. Partnership coming in. Come on now. For the month of March, a rich man is what I'm hearing. Okay? And a rich woman. A symbiotic relationship. Some of y'all have been working on this business, and now you about to be rich. Okay? Generationally wealthy. Enlightenment. Here's the truth right here. Your enlightenment of how materialistic and superficial people are have given you the true meaning of what freedom really is, what wealth really is. Your inner expansion is here, has been guiding your outward expansion. Your enlightenment, how you value your assets now, how you value your material things are so different than this materialistic lifestyle that you've left. You learned that you needed to develop your business. You need to gain your knowledge. Knowledge is the power. You're excellent at what you're doing. Excellent. Be grateful for your talents. Are you using all of your talents, every single one of them, to build this freedom? Are you happy and abundant through enlightenment? your innate resources. Enlightenment is an innate resource. It's an inner wealth that they can't steal. Okay? They can't steal it. What's going on with this Juno energy for the month of March? Your work is really evil-eyed. What's going on in the month of March here? Your harvest is coming in with this wand and gibbous moon. Okay? Receive. You're about to receive it. You're about to receive it. Ooh, child. Money will never be an issue for you ever again. Because of this time that you took along to understand that your soul is the true resource. The true wealth. Period. Power to. Period. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody here is a social climber, materialistic, a Taurus, okay? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You guys are recovering from materialism, indulgence, hyperconsumerism, social climbing, okay? How you were trying to expand yourself. Maybe this life got destroyed, right? The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is very materialistic. I don't like it. Somebody is materialistic. You've enlightened yourself. You've recovered from this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm also hearing working an unfulfilling job as well and not having work-life balance. Give me more information around March. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this is somebody in the Five of Cups. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Like I said, some of you guys have lost some structures in your life before. You've lost assets in your life before, and it's because you were a hyper consumer. It was because you were not balanced. Okay, it's because you weren't enlightened. All right, but the Queen of Pentacles is very unenlightened, and this is reflecting back to you a community of people that you left, a relationship that you left. Okay, and I'm hearing that these people with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, seeing you expand your second house, your resources and your values. They see that your values are enlightened, okay? You have a modern and well-informed outlook on life now. From this loss, this abandonment that you faced with somebody who was just a fucking loser. This time that you spent alone gave you the enlightenment, taught you to protect yourself, okay? If you hear from Power One just listening, okay, you need to outsource and delegate, and you need to do a cash flow analysis. All right? Very beautiful energy. Power One, excuse me, Power Two. You have enlightenment from this relationship that ended, this job that ended, this home, this failure in your past, and now you will have financial freedom. And then the month of March, you're simply just doing your work now because your business has developed. You've developed your business, and now your lifestyle is about to develop, okay? So, I love that for you. Power Two. There's a Taurus in your environment that's very mad of this unexpected freedom that you're coming into, these new assets that you came into, okay? Limitations inspire innovation. Just period. All right, it's just like, it really ain't much else to it. Power Two. Limitations inspire innovation. Limitations inspire innovation. Saturn was very cruel to some of y'all, okay? I'm hearing losing everything that you had, losing a job, losing family, losing relationships. I'm hearing a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra abandon you and humiliated you in front of an entire community. But I feel like the limitations that were imposed in your life, the lack of resources, the lack of assets has brought you the enlightenment that you need. It has made you so boundless. It has made you become aware of your inner prosperity that can never be taken from you. And I feel like you've created so much, you've innovated so much from a place of not having enough. You finally stopped letting a lack of money and resources prevent you from moving forward in your life. You understood that your goal in your life was financial freedom. You understood that your career and your work is you're so good at it. The service that you're offering to people. Some of you guys have done something innovative. You didn't focus on looking like you had a certain type of lifestyle. You focused on healing your scarcity. Your work and your service is what brings you fulfillment, what brings you joy. And this enlightenment, through this whole process of even just like healing yourself from this loss, whether it was a relationship, your assets, a job, you've learned. You just learned so much. I love that. Okay, let's get your advice for the month of March. How to walking in enlightened and doing your work. Just sticking to the plan right now. All you gotta do for the month of March is just stick to your schedule. Okay? Stick to it. Expand yourself through organization. Okay? Some of you guys, like I said, outsourcing, delegating, organizing. Okay? Staying concentrated. Focusing on the task at hand. And making sure you get enough sleep in the process. Okay? Please sleep. Stay persistent. Your business is developing and it's going to give you financial freedom. Because your outlook on life is no longer in this Queen of Pentacles. Your outlook on life in the past was just not enlightened. Okay? Power 2. You're gonna have some real big haters because they stuck in scarcity. I'm hearing some of them, they never gonna have financial freedom. This is the karma. Okay, especially in Aquarius and the Taurus, they real mad. Okay, strategy is the path to success. Some of y'all, I'm hearing you strategize the hell out of something. Okay, and I'm hearing that you need to continue to strategize. Okay, continue to. I'm hearing finesse is what I'm hearing. That's been the name of the game. Keep finessing. Okay. Keep finessing your way. Have a strategy for everything. Okay. Like I was getting before here with this freedom, especially in this cash flow analysis, your investment activities involve strategizing your money. Strategizing involves you making your money work for you, okay? That is a beautiful place to be in your wealth building journey. That is the third stage of the wealth building journey. So some of you guys are literally almost there, okay? You are almost there. I definitely see a few issues around financing, okay? And also around your operating expenses. But you will do this cash flow analysis and you will get a better idea on how to strategize around this, okay? Beautiful energy, Pal 3. I definitely see this commitment coming in. Juno is all about a commitment. And I definitely see some of you guys are marrying into money. And through your work and service, you have provided some type of enlightenment to someone that they value, okay? This person outsourced their enlightenment to you. LOL, they were like, I don't have time to be doing spiritual stuff. Can you do it and tell me what happens? And you're like, sure. That's what I'm seeing, Pal, too. Let me know. You guys are so close to freedom. I love that for you. Passive and recurrent income and time freedom. Y'all gonna be traveling and fucking so much. Thank you so much, Pal, too. It was my honor to reach your energies. Please let me know how this resonates, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to your selection. Last but not least, you chose the third house. So immediately, I told Pal 1 to come over here because Gemini and third house energy is just like communication, just period, right? So communication and interaction. So your affirmation is I share. Comment your affirmation down below. I share. I speak. My opinions matter. My voice matters. My self-expression is valued in my community, okay? I always add value. I benefit from sharing information and knowledge with people around me, with enlightened people, okay? So some of you guys here are a head of household, okay? So I'm getting that this family of yours is very expensive, okay? Some of you guys, your family is very expensive. But there's a mother here, and other grown people. I'm hearing grown people who need to find their own money, okay? So you've been lacking some boundaries with some people here, okay, is what I'm hearing. But you need to use your conscious skills in this situation. So do something that makes sense, all right? This mother is untrustworthy. And I feel like, let's put a pin in that. The third house involves communication and interaction. It involves your community associations, your local and short distance travel, and your transportation, okay? I'm hearing there's something here around a transportation issue in your family. These people need to find their own cars. They need to get on the fucking bus. All right, they need to take responsibility for their own well-being and their own transportation because they are grown. Some issues here around transportation here, especially with the third house coming up, okay? Your interactions with certain people, you know, I'm getting especially family members and siblings, they're not getting it. The more, how you're trying to enlighten them and how you're trying to make them, you know, see the world in a beautiful perspective that you have, the empowered perspective that you have. These people are not empowered. Get their ass out. Take the trash out. I'm done trying to stop reaching for the low-hanging fruit. A brother, a mother. Let them go. All right, I don't care what you gotta do. Yeah, this is painful. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm being very insensitive because I don't let nobody stay around me that's not adding value. If they taking too much from me, they proven to be toxic to my happiness and my health and my growth, then I don't let nobody stay around me. I don't care who you are. I don't care. I don't care. Once I realize that they toxic to my growth and happiness, it's nothing for me to let you go. Nothing. I'm problematic X. Once we done, I don't give a fuck about you. I'm problematic family member. If you got some type of beef, you want to go back and forth all the time, it ain't gonna be me. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I got too many other things I need to be working on. Y'all need to I'm gonna take some advice or something. Because I feel like this family, you just been trying to make it work. Let go of the happy family. This is not the Cosby family. Alright? This ain't Family Matters. We don't care. Okay? So, we have integration. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. I always say this. What you perceive as positive and what you perceive as negative about the situation needs to balance, right? Yes, it's unfortunate that your family sucks ass. Yes, it's unfortunate that your family doesn't support you. Yes, it's unfortunate that they can't grow and they're too egoic. People is too prideful to accept help. This is why they remain in conflict with you. I'm hearing third house and Gemini energy also rules your relationship with your siblings. Some of y'all, your siblings is very problematic. They need to find their own money. Stop. We don't care. Okay? It's time to put an end to it. Harness your intelligence and your conscious skills to help you harmonize this energy. Yes, it's not ideal, But when you come to the realization that something and someone is toxic to your growth and happiness, it should be nothing to let them go. Nothing. But if you've been in self-loathing behaviors, that's the only way it'll be painful, right? When you're hating yourself and not honoring your value and what you deserve in your life, you deserve a mother that is loving, caring, and nurturing. You deserve siblings that are supportive and not in conflict with you, that celebrate your wins in life. But they can't do that because they're jealous, right? They can't overcome their addictions. They're misfortunate in their life. Do you want to be misfortunate with them? Time to harmonize what you perceive as positive and what you perceive as negative through your conscious skills. I also feel like if you're here from Pile 2, a little bit of delegation is coming up. So you need to discard members of your team. I'm also hearing you need to serve eviction notices to this family that's been living in your house and also to tenants. I feel like you need to refrain from letting your emotions overrule your logic. Yeah, you love them. You will have those positive memories of your childhood, of when the times were good for the rest of your life. But those times have passed, and it's a completely different reality now. Okay? And your reality is showing you people in your environment have been toxic to your growth and happiness. Your family is expensive and untrustworthy. You're gonna keep investing in something that's not proven to be serving you? Why do you keep doing that? That's illogical and that's irrational decision making. Time for them to go. Take the trash out. For your team, for some of you, you are here from Pile 1, okay? I'm hearing your team, you need partnerships that you don't have to micromanage. You need partnerships that you don't have, alliances, a team that, that can listen. I'm hearing this assistant, they need to go. I don't care, they gotta go. Some of your members of your team, they're just not sensible, they're not conscious, they don't add value to your organization. If you're a small business, every member of your team needs to be intentional. You don't need people around serving as dead weight because you're afraid to cut their finances off. We don't give a fuck, figure it out. Did nobody give a fuck about you when you were struggling? Pile 3, for the people who you do want to keep on your team, which I don't feel like as many of them, they need to be retrained and you need to share more of your vision. You need to share more of your conscious skills and your intelligence so that the tasks that you do delegate to them, they do it right. The reason why you haven't been able to delegate is because they suck. Some of you guys, you are very intelligent. Even if you're a hood bug, okay, with no vocabulary, there is a way for you to communicate. There is a way for you to harness your intelligence, okay? Cut the trash out. Time to take these bad employees, bad partners, bad family members out. It's over. It's time for you to embrace your new reality. Stop resisting your change. Stop resisting your transformation. Stop delaying. Be practical. Create symbiotic relationships. Like I said, your small business that's not going to be small for long, every member of your team has to serve a purpose. I'm hearing lean. Be very lean. Everyone needs to be wearing multiple hats, adding value. Bring intelligent people in, people who have things to share. Your third house is your community associations. Do these people add value? Do they bring you new ideas? Do they inspire you? Can you safely delegate tasks to them? No, gotta go. Some of you have a new financial responsibility. Think, process, then share. This is the process of integration. Think, process, then share. Okay? With your team, so that when you communicate things that you need to be done, that it happens in the most efficient, most cost-effective way. Some of you, this team, they're not good, all right? They don't know how to organize. They don't know how to create methods. You need people who bring something new to the table. That means you need people who believe in your mission, not just somebody that you found on Craigslist, not somebody filling out an application on Indeed. You need to find people who are passionate and have the same dreams as you, who have the same values as you. Second house energy from Power 2. These relationships, these employees, and these family members have not had the same values as you. This is why you've been overworked and overwhelmed. Strategy, all right? Hustle. Do more networking. Like I said, this team that you have is not good in your emergency fund, okay? Some of you guys, if you're not, resonating with having a team and being an entrepreneur, you're here just listening. You need to be hustling and networking and building an emergency fund for yourself, a safety net, okay? 3 months of living expenses. Your strategy is the second stage of wealth. It is making your money work for you with speed, accuracy, and confidence by diversifying your investments, leveraging free money, HSA contributions, for example, and cutting your expenses. Some of you guys will benefit from creating an emergency fund with a high yield savings account, okay? Something that keeps your entire balance safe from stock market volatility. High yield savings accounts. Putting your money to work will keep it from losing its value. Some of you guys need to understand the time value of money. Your money today is not going to be the same value in 10 years. So your savings account needs to be a high yield savings account. Some of you guys, your strategy involves you hustling, you cutting your expenses. I'm hearing some of you guys, the way that you're hustling, I don't know what you're doing, but you're not spending as much money as, don't spend money, okay? I don't know, just don't spend, okay? Stop taking care of grown people, ex-wives, mothers, and siblings. They can't come. Serve them eviction notices and take the trash out. Some of y'all with this hustling, your strategy involves you looking for free things, looking for free money, okay? Hustle. Don't spend money on everything. We don't do that, okay? This is too expensive outside. Too fucking expensive, okay? Your networking involves you finding better people for your team, okay? Preparing for an emergency as well, all right? Let's keep going. What does Power 3 know about March? Investments, gambles, and other games of chance. Some of y'all really are going to be gambling. I'm hearing, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not here. For the month of March, there are times to take chance and risk, and there are times not to. Your strategy for a lot of you involves you playing investment gambles, gambling your money. The stock market is a gamble. Going to the casino is a gamble, right? It's risk. Some of y'all know what y'all doing. All right, so that's what the fifth house deals with, investment gambles. It's time to start strategizing even more. For some of you, this month of March is going to be all about you strategizing your money, investing your money. You are reaching this stage of wealth where you're making your money work for you. This game's a chance that you're doing is a hustle, and I ain't mad at it. All right, but you need to find better people on your team. Okay, you need a new network, because this network that you have is not good. Okay. Power 3, momentum, initiative, magnetism, first quarter moon energy. I love it. Oh my God, like I was getting the momentum is building. Something is about to happen. Okay. This, oh my goodness, y'all. This wealth, this financial freedom is wild, okay? This is crazy. I'm so excited for y'all. Like, you're magnetizing through this first quarter moon energy so much prosperity. Some of you guys are going to be winning some games of chance here in the month of March, okay? Pay attention. Pay very close attention and have confidence in yourself. Also pay attention to vibes. I also feel like if you're feminine and psychic, intuitive, you need to listen to them. Don't think that you can go into this situation on your own, okay? You need to be guided, all right? Especially if you're doing something by chance or you're doing something where you need to have more discernment. I also feel like your strategy also involves you, like for example, if you have medical appointments and things of that nature, go into that HSA account. Sometimes people, like if you're working a traditional job, you forget about this money that's there. If you need to go buy yourself some glasses, go to the dentist, there's co-pays, use your HSA account. That is a strategy, all right? Your emergency fund, building that up, okay? Creating a budget for unexpected expenses, okay? Please don't rely on credit cards because it's just gonna make you more stressed in the long run, all right? And do the hustling that needs to be done. I don't care. The hustle involves you getting it by any means, Pal 3. We don't care, right? You have a vision for yourself. You know what you need. Your creations, hustle for your creation. That's what the 5th house is all about. Some of you guys, you have a project that you're working on and you know that this project is very expensive. So having your vision of the things that you need, you hustle for them. Look for the free stuff, okay? Look for the free stuff. I'm hearing you looking for sponsorship. Some of you social media influencers, you got deals coming in, all right? But you have to establish somewhere to show these people that you have strategy, that you have a foundation, right? I'm hearing your strategy. Be accurate, all right? Be very accurate. Especially for those who are relying on games of chance or making gambles. You have to pay attention. I don't play games of chance, so I don't know what it requires. I think that's very impressive. But the way that you're risking this money, I see you risking your money in the month of March and it coming out in your favor. You're magnetizing with the power of love, okay? Love has come to unite you with your beloved is what I'm hearing. And because you are opening yourself to love, you're magnetizing more loving experiences and more abundance. Okay, this is the law of abundance. This is the law of attraction. You want to win these games of chance? Keep your heart open. Stay confident in yourself. When you're talking to your team, ask a lot of questions, especially for people who are coming from different cultures, different frequencies and origins as you, okay? Always think before you speak. Okay, let's see what's going on here. The 7th house. What else? I knew a partnership was here. Love has come to unite you with your beloved, okay? An alliance. This doesn't even have to be a romantic alliance, but there is long-term commitments, long-term partnerships that are coming in, and some of you, this will require you to do networking as well for long-term structures and people that you can count on in your business, okay? I also feel like for some of you guys, you are coming into a marriage or you're coming into a long-term commitment with somebody who is a provider. If you are the feminine watching this, okay, or you have somebody where you are their new financial responsibility. I'm hearing somebody has a new financial responsibility, and this relationship is going to require trust, okay? You need to help this person understand your expenses. So some of you, this quite literally means putting together a budget for yourself. And even if you have this person providing for you, still have your emergency fund just in case the relationship comes to an end or this person decides that they don't want to provide for you anymore. Always have money to support yourself, even if you have a provider. 3 months of living expenses, okay? Some of you guys, you need to help this person understand your expensive ass life, okay? Some of you guys, this person is going to be giving you everything that you want, but you need to understand that you also add value to this connection. For one, you always have contributions, but you don't want to come to this situation with frivolous expenses, okay? You don't want to come to this situation like, asking for dumb shit, like hustling for the things that you need. You don't want to be asking somebody, can you help me buy some Q-tips? No. Your emergency fund involves you also having just a little bit of cash for yourself. Like, you don't want to be asking them for everything. That's not cute. Like, this person, they're gonna they're gonna provide something very good for you. Like something that, something abundant, something big, a big thing for you. So your major expenses, this person's going to provide it for you. So this partnership and alliance is coming in, this long-term commitment that's being made here. There's a lot of momentum being propelled here. You guys are being magnetized back to each other because your love is so powerful through the 5th house. Your love is very powerful. So what I feel like the biggest thing is to make this relationship practical is to help this person understand your financial, like what the financial obligation is. Some of you're very expensive. Like I said, like I'm hearing it's gonna be like they have a new child or something. I don't know. That sounds weird, but it feels like you are orphaned and they're like, all right, you can be my new child. I'll take care of you. Always. They will always take care of you is what I'm hearing. Okay. We have 2 to come now. Grief and expansion. Okay. Some of you guys are expanding because you're releasing grief through this love. Okay. Love has come to unite you with your beloved. I'm hearing that hustling is going to magnetize you even more. Like doing what you need to do for yourself is going to magnetize you even more. And this person's going to come in and always take care of you. Okay. This is what, and this trust that you're building with this person is helping them resolve grief. And this love is helping both of you resolve grief. This reading is not about that, but I want you to remember that the power of your love is helping both of you expand in a major way. This person is going to trust you, and because they trust you, they're going to easily take care of you. So get a list of things, your basic needs, okay? Don't come in asking for stupid shit. Like I was telling Pal too. This relationship and somebody's ability to take care of you should not surround you being frivolous and materialistic and trying to accumulate as many belongings as you can. Like this person is helping to provide a lifestyle for you, helping to provide the things that you need. All right. This person is, they may be wealthy. Okay. This person is a strategizer. Okay. They're good with money. But you need to have your own personal budget. You need to have your own emergency fund, okay, just in case there's a mishap, okay, or unexpected expenses. Have an emergency credit card. You don't want to rely on credit cards, but an emergency credit card is, and I'm telling you from experience, emergency credit card is gonna save your ass. So some of you guys are an artist here, or you focused on like the things that you love, okay? And this initiative, this hustling initiative that you took has expanded you into this partnership. This is beautiful, okay? I hope this is making sense, Path 3. So I definitely feel like getting a list together of your basic needs, what you absolutely need and maybe can't afford for yourself, is going to help this person provide that for you, and it's going to make this relationship practical and functional, and so you can focus on your work and your service and your art and your creations. You guys are releasing grief, and that kind of goes hand in hand with this integration frequency, supporting and allowing what you perceive as positive and what you perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced way. I mean, you might have been drawn to Power 1 in the latest. What do you need to know? There's a lot of grief here associated with painful memories. And I feel like you discharging those memories so that they have a neutral charge, which means they will no longer trigger you whenever they're talked about or remembered. Okay? This healing, profound healing that's going on in this partnership is allowing for you guys to expand beyond a reality that either one of you could have believed in or come to on your own. I'm hearing you are so strategic. Whatever you did, I don't know, your month of March definitely involves more hustling and networking. And you're gonna come to this connection prepared, and it's going to be a symbiotic relationship. So it just, I don't want people to think, and I was talking about this in one of my group chats with some ladies, and you might have even in the marriage video, you should tune into that, is that even if you have a provider, your mind is just as valuable as your partner's. Your art, your creations are just as valuable as your partner's, as your provider, as your head house. And this person, they might have a lot of financial obligation, but your contribution is important, okay? You are also, I'm hearing that for some of you guys, you will be bringing in contributions. You will by no means be making the same amount as them, is what I'm hearing. And they like to be the provider, is what I'm hearing, and they like to have the control of the money. And some of them, they know the strategy, so it's best to just let them have the control over the money. You don't need to have the control over the money, but you will have your emergency fund, and you will have, just in case you need to pick up and leave a motherfucker, just in case they start to forget, what they got. When they stop appreciating you, you got that emergency fund, and you can get your ass up and out and still maintain your lifestyle. Okay, financial codependency. That's what's being healed here as well. Some of you guys have been prone to abuse because you haven't been able to provide for yourself. So that's all right if you want a traditional relationship, but don't ever be taken advantage of because you refuse to find income and have a personal budget and a financial safety net for yourself. So what's going on? Let's get some more information. 6 of Cups, what I say, a harmonious partnership, okay? Beautiful, love that for you. 9 of Pentacles. What did I say? I can't make it up. 9 of Pentacles is detachment, is independence. You will have your own financial independence. You might not be like strategic and like free and stuff like that, but this partnership, your lifestyle will be very abundant, and you guys are expanding together. But you learned your healthy detachment, and you will no longer be financially codependent on anybody because you learned how to hustle for yourself. And all you have to do now is create your emergency fund, and this person is going to helping this person understand your major expenses. They're going to provide it for you always, is what I'm hearing. Okay, and the 7 of Wands. Now I definitely do see that this person is not going to be totally healed from their trust issues, some defenses and things of that nature. Okay, but this connection is going to be so more harmonious and so much more easy than your relationships that you've experienced in the past where they've been grief-stricken. I also feel like with this 3rd house energy, in the month of March, I see a vacation coming up here. I'm hearing a short distance travel. That's what 3rd house rules over. So I'm getting that you guys will be making, like you will be taking a vacation together, a short trip together, okay? A vacation is what I'm hearing, where you guys are going to just feel more bonded as a pair. But you're always going to remember your independence. And this is the profound healing that you've learned in your financial journey. Okay, even if you do have this provider, even if you do have this person that's helping you rest and create more and be more of an artsy type, both of you guys, you still, I forget where I was going with that, but I feel like both of you guys are coming to the situation with grief, and you will be triggered. Okay, I'm not going to say that the relationship is easy, but I definitely feel like the power of your love through the 5th house is going to help discharge all of these sensations of fear, okay, the Hermit. So, for some of you guys, you will be taking a trip with this person. For others, there's going to be, time where you need to spend alone. I feel like whenever you get triggered, you guys just need to take some time alone, okay? Because I do feel like you guys love each other so much, but, you guys are coming here with a lot of grief. So it's not going to be easy. With different attachment styles. What do you really want? Okay, ask yourself that question. Okay, and then look what's on the bottom of the deck. Feed your artist. Okay, some of you guys, I'm hearing, if you are a male here, the masculine, your feminine is an artist. Okay, so you need to feed them. You need to give them the time and the space, and take them on as a financial responsibility, and let them do more creating, because that is what heals you both, actually. So what do you really want is the question that's being asked. I'm kind of not sure what that means yet, but I feel like you, through your communication with 3rd house, with your person, Both of you guys are going to be talking about what you really want. Like, you know, like I was saying before, help this person understand what you need in your life. What do you really want and need to create this art and to do this work that you're doing? So that's what I'm seeing right now. So what do you really want out of your life? Okay, some of you guys are just like, I just want to do my art. I just want to do my art. I don't need all this extra stuff. I just want to do my art, okay? And that's fine. For others, you're asking yourself if this relationship is something that you still want. Because you realize that this person has been so defensive, okay? Some of this, you know, a lot, you know, I definitely see that you guys do want each other, but I feel like this hermit here showing up is that you guys, when you enter this defensive energy, this combative energy with each other, when this person leaves the connection or they throw and they start acting out of their grief, it makes you feel like, you know, it doesn't make you feel good. It doesn't make you want them, okay? And I don't think that this person is very, like, it's not attractive when they're acting out of their grief, when they're not holding themselves responsible for their well-being, when they don't know how to take accountability for their actions. They might be a provider, but sometimes there's a lot of like sacrifice that comes with that, with a provider. Like, it's not, the hypergamous lifestyle is not what it's cracked up to be. You have to deal with a lot of just emotionally immature people, you know? And it feels like this person is still going to be kind of triggered, or this is both of you. I'm not going to say it's just them, but I'm hearing that you both just need to have the trust of a child. Like, trust each other, like going back to this grief energy, trust, you know, the wonderment and the belief in anything that you had when you were a child, when you felt like you were invincible, before you became aware of your mortal existence. You guys need to trust each other like you were two children falling in love. And this is how you're going to discharge this energy, because I feel like this is a very powerful partnership. Okay, this is such a big power of love. Like, it's so much love here, and you guys are helping each other expand so much. But I feel like this defensiveness, it makes you question whether you want them still. So that's something that you need to think about here in the month of March. Okay, some of you guys, this is an opportunity for this person, and I definitely feel like they will come in and do this work. I ultimately feel like you guys do want each other, you do want them, but I feel like sometimes when they're in this defensive energy, you know, it's not fun for either one of you, okay? It actually is kind of hurtful as well, is what I'm hearing, when this person is acting out of their grief. So just make sure this is something that you want, and not just something that you're taking up to meet your needs. So what's the advice? This person they don't have a lot of confidence either, is what I'm hearing. So always, you know, make them feel like a king. Make them feel like you don't want anybody else. I feel like you don't, but, you know, there's so much harmony and love between the two of you. But when they're defensive, it's just not fun. So let's see. What's your advice, pal 3? We have Quran. Those who have Orisha's blessing are destined to enjoy happiness. Okay, now. Some of y'all got Orisha's blessing. Okay, you heard that? You're destined to enjoy happiness. Enjoy happiness with each other, okay? I kind of want to get a little bit more information around it. The 7 of Wands just represents this person's grief. Okay, what I see in the month of March for you is networking, building a better team for yourself, hustling, making your money work for you, creating an emergency fund, building on an emergency fund for yourself, also helping your partner understand your expenses, planning a vacation with one another. A vacation is what I'm hearing. and harmonizing this grief, the things that you have perceived as negative, and making sure that these painful wounds and memories don't re-trigger you, so that you're not acting out of those defenses with your partner. Okay. Also focusing on what you really want, not acquiring items and possessions and things that don't serve you in your business, in your artistry. Okay. Also a big thing, count your affirmation. Sharing with other people, expanding through information, asking questions, asking follow-up questions. Never be so, sometimes people be like, I don't want to ask too many questions. Or have you ever pretended to hear what somebody said? Don't pretend to hear what somebody said. You know how people like, and then they completely miss the rest of the conversation because they were too afraid to say, huh? What did you say? Huh? What did you say? Say it again. Can you explain yourself? What do you mean by that? Share. Interact with people, communicate with people effectively. This has been the whole issue. Poor communication is the bane of our existence as a human race. Okay? I see you doing that in the month of March, overcoming your grief and hustling like a motherfucker. Okay? Let's get it. It's time for you to put this, get yourself together financially. And you've learned your independence and you're ready for a healthy partnership with the 7th house. Okay, I see that both of you guys are still going to be working through triggers and defensiveness with each other, because this person, their trust issues and their grief is going to come up, but you have to nurture them. You have to just be sensitive with them. Okay, they need this from you. Ultimately, the power of your love has already expanded them so much. So I do feel like they're overcoming their defenses. Enjoy happiness and let the grief go, and get rid of these people who you're paying for. Some of y'all is paying for people who you can't trust, and it's time to take the trash out. Pile 3. I see beautiful expansion happening for you in the month of March. I hope that wasn't too all over the place. I kind of just feel like this whole video has been crazy. But thank you guys so much. It was my honor to reach your energy. I wish you so much integration, so much harmony, harmonizing your reality, and so much releasing of grief around not having enough, scarcity in your life. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.